basically saying so, but he was still just like, Delilah!
Verse 23, yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon the lion and goeth in the darkness.
You didn't want me to read that again. That was epic, bro.
Yea,
My man became a fucking pirate for that pussy. Man was there thinking he's out at sea, braving like, and the thing is, the sea is fucked, bro. You run into a fucking storm out at sea, you could just die. You're just dead, bro. Like what happened to Paul, man, where you end up on Malta. You could get all fucked up, man. You could just out there one storm, you're done. And the ancient world's like, yo, that's peak. Yo, read it.
Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh.
My man was on the sea. He was like, fuck that. Anything, man, we need to go. Man went up the river to the town, Rivertown, to rob and steal there some more, man, just so he could get. He's like, my baby, she needs this. God damn, my man became a Viking for the pussy.
Yeah, trying to get the best oils.
Are you willing to die for that pussy? I am. He's ready to kill and die.
And looketh upon the lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he
looks
has
upon a lion, you're like, yo, if I get a lion pelt.
and when he have stolen, spoiled, robbed, and bringeth it to his love.
Man's actually just there sacrificing all that on the altar of an unholy vagina.
Yeah, wickedness.
All that, man's losing his mind just for the sake of that pussy, man. God damn.
That's why you got these monkeys out here.
They
go out here and start killing niggas for pussy, man. Bitch can just get you to do any kind of, go on any mission. Any pussy worship, like Captain Save a whole mission, just to protect her, man. Make you kill an innocent man. When you come to find out in the end that he was totally innocent, he had nothing to do with it. And now you're sitting under the damn jail for the rest of your life, man.
Yeah, good
she's getting plowed by someone else.
A good example of that is Memento, man. Think Memento?
Bad example.
Oh no, the one by Christopher Nolan, man. I think it was Memento, where the guy loses, he has a short-term memory, where he loses his memory like every couple of minutes. But
what, Vanilla Sky?
No, it's Memento. I know the fucking picture of it, but it's like it's a film that runs like, well, there's scenes that are running backwards and scenes that run forward. It's a funny little film. It's a good film though, because basically like he runs into some bird. It's actually Trinity as well, like the actress, whatever the fuck her name is, I can't remember. Trinity from The Matrix. She basically comes in and she like the only way he remembers things, he writes shit down on like pieces of paper. So she's knowing like she's like okay,
I saw that years ago.
She's like okay, I'm gonna use this prick to basically to do my dirty business, man. So he's coming to her, he's like, you stupid fuck, I didn't even care about all that. Then he gets pissed off and punches her in the face. Then he's like, look, well, I'm gonna use you. You're gonna forget about this in 1 minute. And then she leaves the house and locks it, and he's like, fuck, where's a pen? But she already went around, took all the pens. Yes. Then he forgets, what am I doing here? Then she comes in, she's like, oh, he hit me. He's like, what? How dare you do that? Then he's riding out. He's the guy that punched her in the face. She's abusing him. Then he's still I'm like, she's such a demon. She's gonna use him to ride out and go and kill off her boyfriend, man. What a demon, man. But you know, this is the creature.
Snares and nets. Snares and nets.
Verse 24, and looketh upon the lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
So you're willing to get killed by a lion, mauled to death by a lion, for this bitch, man. You gotta be out of your mind, man.
Yeah, man's like what, The Hobbit, man, when they got the dragon on top of the gold. Man's there looking at the dragon like, if I get all that gold, you know, my baby love, she gonna be. God damn, that's you're crazy, nigga.
Shooting her like she's my precious.
To try and do a St. George, bro. God.
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
You just become a servant in that state, man. A pitiful, lowly existence, man. And the thing is that's what you know. that is what is currently called the institution of marriage.
Yeah, that's when a woman
Basically, you can become a servant for the woman, man. You basically sacrifice all your substance and goods to her. And you're just beholden to her just so you can, and then she can just decide to turn off the pussy tap at any time.
Yeah.
She's just like, actually, no, I don't want to give up. I've got cramps. My back hurts. And then really what she means is my pussy's still sore from fucking Darnell. Yeah. You know, from the job. Darnell with the job was fucking her on top of the photocopying machine. Photocopying her backs and backsiders and slamming it in. And then she's still sore. So she ain't giving none to you, man.
That servant shit, that's like when a woman conquers you, man. So once she's conquered you, really everything's dead, it's boring. Now she wants another challenge. She's gonna go to the next Tom, Dick and Harry, and you're just gonna be there suffering, man.
You're there in slavery, just there, just why? You're there like, you haven't had sex in 4 years. Oh man. It's like, but she's got the kids. Man's still trying to justify it to himself. It's like, you are conquered, man. And it's just, why? Well, what's that movie, man? American Beauty, man. Kevin Spacey, man.
Oh, he's foul.
Yeah, I think he was this is the movie he was making when he was fucking that 14-year-old boy, man.
Yeah, he's foul.
Back in the 90s. What a criminal.
That's when Esau was trying to push that pedophilia on the slide. On the low, like.
But thingy, yeah, this guy in American Beauty, he's basically saying, he's like, I basically, in a marriage, I hate, a job, I hate. Then he decides, fuck it. His woman starts losing her mind, man. She starts fucking out, she starts fucking out with him with some next geezer. Then he discovers her, and she's like, fuck! She's gonna kill him. She's the one going off and being the devil. But then she's gonna murk him off for that. I'm like,
didn't he blow his brains out at the end of the film?
Nah, the faggot next door blew his brains out, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like that movie's like, you know, that's the state these men get in. They're just there, just living life. His wife's gonna be like, well, how dare you talk about this? He's just completely, he's broken. I'm like, that is hell.
Yep.
Gone.
Verse 27, many
The thing
also...
is like, you know, you look at the elites, bro, the elites ain't balancing their women.
Nah.
I think David's gonna be there. That's why it's for the lesser people.
For the
man.
sheeple, man.
They know that's a base way to live. You're just gonna be there, begging for pussy, man. These guys, you know, these guys are getting children kidnapped and sacrificed on altars.
Rothschilds disown their women and disown their daughters.
Yeah, them daughters,
they come against the order, it's disown them, man.
Disinherited, man. They ain't getting no money. The tap gets turned, the money tap gets turned off. Funny as hell, man.
Many also have perished, have erred, have sinned for women. And now do they not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him, and Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Barticus, sitting at the right hand of the king.
Not even the wife, you know, the concubine. Go on.
And taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand.
Oh man, that's fucked up, man. That's hell.
That's some pussy worship.
This guy's, man, you know, guys are coming to court and shit. It's like, this is your enemies. These guys, you know, anything goes wrong, these guys can think, yo, this guy's a punk. We invade them lands. And he's there, he's just chilling like, who dares to enter the throne of the king? And they're like, my lord, emissaries, you dare send emissaries to my land. He's, you know, he's getting all rough. Then she's just like, oh, Atticus, and then takes the crown. I'm like, God, daddy, you lose all. Then he's just there, he's always just, but baby, all credibility lost instantly. God.
And yet, for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth.
Shit.
I'm like, yo, that's hell.
Basically looking at her like it's his mother or something. Like, you can't react.
They're all just messed up. You thinking, but I want that pussy though.
Probably dropping a tear as well.
Why would you do this to me? But I love you.
If she laughed upon him, he laughed also.
Oh,
This is a mega sim.
that's hell. That's hell. This guy's the king, you know. He's man are talking about this guy like, oh, just King Bard, the king. What was his name?
But
King Barticus. Lightning strikes. You dare mention the mighty King Barticus? And then he's just there, just like getting slapped. He's taking the crown. He's like, that awkward laugh, man. I'm like, yo, that's fucked up. That's that's why you gotta be wary of them women, man.
Straight.
Because that you end up in that conquered state. It's all downhill from there. Because all she's gonna be doing is a woman's wicked aim. So she's gonna be like, okay, be real. She's gonna be like, you wanna try pegging?
That's why you're not supposed to be around a woman for too long, man. Especially for brothers in this truth. Like, especially if you live with your woman, that's kind of hell. But if you're around your woman all the time, man, you notice that your edge, you lose your edge, man. You start becoming moist. That starts making you weak in the mind. Next minute, you're out of the truth, man. Because you gotta go shopping when you're supposed to be at camp with your girl, man. You start losing your scruples. That's why it's not too good to be around women all the time, man.
A woman's mind is as the cares of the world. So the more you seek after women, you seek after pleasing them, which is the world. That's why you don't want to.
When you're around that woman as well, she's just gonna be attacking you from every angle, every way, just testing you constantly. That's why it's like after a while, you're just gonna have to concede some of them battles because you're just like, fuck.
This is an everlasting.
Bro, there's not, unless you're Howard Shah, you're not gonna be stern, just there, just firm. You're gonna be you gotta be firm. After a while, you're like, fuck, just shut up, woman. That's why you got even the parable. When women turn around like I was talking to them, the thingy, you got the parable of like the woman and the unbelieving judge, where she comes every day basically to get judgment from the judge, and it's like, you don't really believe, you don't care. So he's just like, fuck it, just whatever, just go away. But then it's like he just gets annoyed after a point because she keeps coming back. And he's just like, fuck it, what you want then? I'll judge what you want, man. God damn. That's what's gonna happen with you. Your woman's like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you don't love me anymore? All this bullshit all the time. Mind games and witchcraft. Female witchcraft's been put in your brain. Bro, you're gonna get very tired very quickly. And you're just gonna be like, fuck. Deadly.
and yet
End up like Barticus, man.
And yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again.
She was like, Barticus, you being a prick. He's like, babe, babe, I love, babe. Babe, I just, But I love you. What do you mean, But I love you, though. No, but you're the best girl. No, you're not only, I don't care. Wives, fam. Fuck my wife, bruv. I just want you. And that's just a fucking concubine. You're meant to be busting the nut in that and then just kicking her out of the bed. Just saying, someone clean that up, man. Then you go horse riding or some shit, man. Go hunt some pheasant.
O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do fast? Then the king and the princes looked one upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high in the heaven, swift is the sun in his course.
Yeah, are not women strong? They're strong in the unrighteous, wicked, demonic energies, man. Because the thing is, that's what women's wiles are, man. And they just use that to manipulate men to their ends, man.
Yeah, mind control.
Yeah. Fucking mind control, god damn. MK Ultra niggas, turn them into servants and shit. This bitch just, her eyes might just go, and then you just like, yeah, they all messed up. I'm like, that is hell. Like, what? Beg gaping a barn, bro.
Verse 4. O ye men, honor women strong. Great is the earth, high in the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he can pass of the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things.
So it's like, that's why it's like, when you get the truth, you start getting them tools to utilize against them womenly wiles.
Time it is.
But the thing is we're still in the flesh. Just like how we can't, you know, we can't keep the truth. We can't keep the laws 100%. It's like, you know, you might try, okay, you might even if you know the truth, you might be trying to utilize certain things, but it's like, you're in the flesh, you're gonna get weak. You know, you're gonna fall off in time, man. Fucking just, you know what you should be doing, but you're not doing it. Like, you might get to like, okay, I'll give it a few once, man. Oh, you got reason.
I've got scripture. Like, wait.
Verse 36, all the earth calleth up, one the truth, and the heaven blessed it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked.
Well, yeah, it's like the truth is basically like, it really does have dominance over everything. It's like, the thing is when you actually understand, you know, you've been given the wisdom to know what's you know, all the orders and system that everything actually runs. That's why you've been given power over all that. The thing is hey, that's like, you know, you actually know how the foundations of the earth are. It says what? If you have faith as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, man.
Yep.
So that means that, like, really, it's like, you know, once you integrate with that truth, then, like, you know, you got that boundless power.
Sets you up as a guard, like a guard for intruders and all that. Basically, it gives you that spider senses. So when you see the enemy coming, you can spot them from a mile away, right? Them spiritual senses will be like beaming off in your head, you know, like lights. And then you know when this bitch is trying to beguile you, it's trying to make you go off. You know, you'll be more on point, basically.
When you got the truth, you can't be deceived.
Yeah, man, you can't be deceived.
So a woman ain't gonna be able to deceive you, man. You know what the game,
Like
you know what
was
she's
in the
trying.
world.
She's trying. That's right.
Yeah.
But like brother said, when you get weak though, this is the flesh.
Yeah,
man.
it's the flesh.
You know, you sometimes just think, for fuck's sake, and just end up doing something just to appease her or whatever.
Ease the pain, innit? But
You know,
but still, it's like
around there, like,
but still, you know, you're trying to supplant at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what Jacob does, supplant, man.
you got just basically, you know,
You work very
But this is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man. So with the example with the king and that, I mean, she ain't a ruler seat a night, man, but she was like making light of the king. You can't show that to people, man, because that shows a weak king.
Weakness.
You know, that's basically kind of usurping authority in a way, because she can do whatever she wants and get away with shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's an ancient world. Well, it ain't like, okay, you know, if you see, if it's not like now you see, okay, what's that fuck, Prince Andrew or whatever the fuck his name, the Queen's husband, you know, if he's like, oh, don't, you know, the Queen outside, then they're gonna, weak king. This is where, okay, let's say, oh, he's weak, invade these lands. They'll be coming to your lands, stealing stealing your murking off your people and that.
The thing is, right, we see it in a couple of movies and stuff like that, right? If another nation wants to come up and take over, what do? They send in women to the kingdoms, man, to assassinate or whatever, man, because they know the king's weak.
They get weak for the women, man.
They know the king's weak.
Oh, good example of that, Marco Polo.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier.
Because like, I was thinking that earlier as well, funny enough. So it's like, yeah,
Cool Black Khan.
Marco Polo, what's her name, man? The Chinese bitch.
Yeah.
My man sent her in because he was like, oh, okay. She was a seasoned whore, man. Legendary concubine of making niggas bust criminal nuts, man.
That royal nectar.
My man was actually, oh, he lusted. People got that pussy. He was like, oh. He's all up in that. His wife was like, no, his wife knew. He was like, no, I don't like that bitch.
It's too much.
No, you can't risk that. She's a bit dangerous, man. I could lose my place.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's, you know, that's how men get, man. They'll be like, fuck you. She's just a concubine, but give her a throne, man. I don't give her a throne next to his just because the pussy's that good.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness and with sobriety. Okay? So they say a woman ain't right. You know, to give your power or your strength unto a woman is it's senseless, man. But she don't know what to do with it. She ain't gonna do righteousness with it, man. So you can't really confine her in things of righteousness, man. You can't believe she gonna do the right thing. And then she don't know what that is. That's why she's there to be the understudy of you. To learn from you.
You got to build the thing with women as well. You got to build them up. Women are real like that. And because really, like women, when you got that, you know, when you're in the correct energy, it's like spirit over them. It's like you do with your kids. It's like really, that's why you take them young as well. Because when they're young, then they can get built up. When a bitch is like 37, okay, you're gonna be getting married to a 37-year-old bitch. She's gonna be stuck as fuck in her ways, man. You're gonna be like, okay, you're gonna have to wash some socks.
She ain't cooked or cleaned for 20 years. She ain't gonna cook or clean for the next 20 years.
She's been spending 2 years, you know, jet setting, spending time on beaches, getting drunk and in clubs. Then she's gonna come. Okay, she meant to just come home and bake a fucking shepherd's pie.
Yeah, settle down. Settle down, but you got no house skills. No skills to settle down with, man.
It's about time.
You know? That's why you can't find a good husband or a husband that's supposed to stay around, man. You know?
That's why the scripture says, I'd rather the young woman guide the house, man. From young, man. That's why their mothers are supposed to teach their daughters how to be fucking women. Supposed to cook, clean, all that shit. Nowadays, bitches don't even know how to cook shit in a microwave without burning.
Well, now their moms are telling them, oh yeah, no, just enjoy your life.
Yeah.
You know, do this and do that. They ain't raising them how they're supposed to be. Because if I've got no skills, so she ain't got no skills either. All she knows how to do is have fun. Well, life's not all fun, unfortunately, man. You gotta learn to do shit, go for hard shit, man. And women can't do that.
1 Timothy 5 and 6 says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Yeah?
That's right. You know, she lives in pleasure, man. That's all the woman really cares about. Who can please me?
The thing is this way you get a high rate of depression, man. You know, people are like, why is it all of a sudden all these kids are depressed? But, bro, if you just live in them pleasures, then you know, the thing is, it's like people chase wealth or status or something, but it's like inherently they ain't gonna bring you happiness. So you're just gonna be okay. You might be okay. You just got some superficial, artificial bullshit, but okay, that's all you've gained. That is, and the thing is, that's not, you know, that's not a pinnacle of existence, man. Gaining some fame or some money or something. It's just tools to be utilized, man, in living a life.
Just the perks. I'm supposed to let the perks roll over.
The man's letting it, man's there just, the perks though. That's bonuses, nigga.
Oh, fam.
Hey, well, the thing is, the perks now really is what a woman can do. Because every woman's got a box. That's not really a perk now, everyone's got one. You know, but who can clean, who can cook? These women ain't got these things, man. Who can run their household nice? Who knows a bit of business? No one goes on that, man. Oh, I do nails. Okay, what are you doing with the nails?
Mix some clothes, man. You know, put some nicks together, mix some clothes. 1 Timothy, make me a jump on something, man. 1 Timothy 5 and 14 says, I will therefore that the younger woman marry, which means have sex, get plowed, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary.